What's going on, world? Today we'll be talking about Nvidia, Meta, EV charging AI tools, and more. So let's go ahead and dive into the tech news for this TYSK report. Nvidia's Smart City AI blueprint was showcased at Nvidia GTC Paris. Nvidia used its GTC Paris 2025 event to showcase a new technology geared towards building a digital twin of a smart city and testing AI agents within it. The Nvidia Omniverse blueprint for Smart City AI is built as a reference framework that leans on a number of other platforms with the ultimate aim of bringing physical AI to cities and their infrastructure. The full software stack essentially allows developers to build simulation-ready, photorealistic digital twins by combining the attributes of Nvidia Omniverse, Nvidia Cosmos, Nvidia Nemo, and Nvidia Blueprint. The combination of all these creates a workflow with three key steps. First, the digital twin of locations and facilities is created via aerial, satellite, or map data. Then the AI models are trained and fine-tuned, and finally, real-time AI agents powered by customized AI models are deployed to alert and query camera and sensor data using VSS. Among the global companies making use of the Omniverse blueprint is French rail operator SNCF, which runs around 3,000 train stations across the country. It uses the tech to enable real-time operational monitoring, emergency response simulations, and planned infrastructure upgrades, allowing preventative maintenance and assisting in reducing energy and water use. Other companies benefiting from Blueprint are Avis Reality, Aquila, Blincy, Bentley, and Cesium. Because of this news, I do believe that smart city technology is going to be coming to many different cities within developed countries, and what makes this very interesting is the fact that a real company is already using this technology to improve their infrastructure and make things a lot more efficient. Then when you throw in the AI agents, that's going to make things even more efficient, giving those AI agents the opportunity to learn from what it's doing on a daily basis. And then over time, we could find AI agents running a lot of the infrastructure in many different cities. Now, even though this technology will be used to test these AI agents within simulations, I think that different companies are going to use that digital twin technology to create the ideal outcome of what they want to bring to the physical world. Meta V-JEPA 2 world model uses raw video to train robots. Meta recently introduced V-JEPA 2, a 1.2 billion parameter world model trained primarily on video to support understanding, prediction, and planning in robotic systems. Built on the Joint Embedding Predictive Architecture known as JEPA, the model is designed to help robots and other AI agents navigate unfamiliar environments and tasks with limited domain-specific training. V-JEPA 2 follows a two-stage training process, all without additional human annotation. In the first, self-supervised stage, the model learns from over 1 million hours of video and 1 million images, capturing patterns of physical interaction. The second stage introduces action condition learning using a small set of robot control data, about 62 hours, allowing the model to factor in agent actions when predicting outcomes. This makes the model usable for planning and closed-loop control tasks. Meta said it has already tested this new model on robots in its labs. Meta reports that V-JEPA 2 performs well on common robotic tasks like pick and place using vision-based goal representations. For simpler tasks, the system generates candidate actions and evaluates them based on predicted outcomes. For tougher tasks, such as picking up an object and placing it in the right spot, V-JEPA 2 uses a sequence of visual sub-goals to guide behavior. In internal tests, Meta said the world model showed promising ability to generalize to new objects and settings. However, although V-JEPA 2 shows improvements over prior models, Meta AI said there remains a noticeable gap between model and human performance on benchmarks. So that's just some of the recent news from Meta, and they have been in the news a lot because with this news right here, they are working on trying to acquire a piece of Scale AI, and then they also had this news right here of partnering with Constellation Energy. So it does look like Meta is somewhat building a foundation of the different components that will be involved in the future of technological changes, and with all the different aspects of different industries that they are connected to, I do believe that Meta is going to at some point find its way into being a dominant player within not only the artificial intelligence world but also the robotics world. But we shall see if that's going to happen in due time. We'll find out if this V-JEPA 2 world model is going to be something that will be useful for the future. Senses on Meter AI tool can spot every EV charging on the grid. grid. Smart meter maker Sense recently launched a new tool that helps utilities get smarter about how EVs are charging on the grid, and it doesn't need cloud computing or special hardware to work. Sense's new EV charging software is called EV Analytics, and it runs through AMI 2.0 smart meters. That means it can process data directly at the grid edge without needing to send information back and forth to the cloud. By analyzing high-resolution waveform data locally, EV Analytics can spot EVs on the grid and figure out when they start and stop charging, how much energy they're using, and whether it's a level 1 or level 2 charger. Here is the following of what utilities can do with Sense's EV Analytics software. The software can spot every EV and charger, no matter the brand or charger type. Use edge computing to deliver more accurate results than older 15-minute interval cloud models. Run better programs to improve efficiency of managed charging programs, and scale easily with multiple communication protocols. The goal is to make it easier for utilities to manage the growing demand for EV charging while giving all customers a chance to participate in programs that help cut costs and keep the grid reliable. I think that something like this is going to be very vital and beneficial for the future when it comes to energy usage. With all the energy that will be produced, there's going to need to be a system in place to help manage that energy, so that way these data centers don't pull in more energy than they need, and so that system can stabilize the grid, making sure that there's going to be enough energy to go around. New self-driving taxi starts testing in the world's largest cities. Chinese company Pony.ai has launched on-road testing of its 7th generation robotaxi as it moves towards mass production and commercialization. The self-driving taxi, based on GAC's 2nd generation Ion V, is out testing in 2 megacities in the Guangdong province, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. It marks the first time the new vehicle has been assessed in a real-world environment beyond the confines of a test track. According to Pony.ai, the new autonomous driving kit, which underpins its latest wave of robotaxis, offers different advances from previous iterations. The autonomous driving kit features 6 types of mass production sensors providing 360-degree, blind spot-free redundant perception, and according to Pony.ai, it is able to handle all adverse weather and extreme scenarios courtesy of its proprietary sensor cleaning solution. It's claimed to be safer than human-driven cars thanks to the company's Pony World model, which trains it to learn in AI-generated scenarios, as well as its ability to use reinforcement learning, which allows the tech to constantly improve thanks to data picked up during testing. Pony.ai now claims to have recorded nearly 28 million miles in autonomous test mileage across the world. Alongside Guangzhou and Shenzhen, it is also running self-driving taxis in China's other 2 Tier 1 cities, Shanghai and Beijing. In addition, it said it has recorded more than 500,000 hours of fully driverless operations in the past 2 years. If you've been on the internet, I'm sure you've heard the news that the Tesla robotaxi launch is going to be pushed back a little bit than its original date. So bringing you this news is important because we can't forget about all the other companies that are working on this type of technology. From my perspective, Waymo is a lot farther ahead than all the other companies, including Tesla. And then we have the Pony.ai's and also WeRide, who are testing lots of autonomous self-driving technology and robotaxis out on the eastern side of the world. As I continue to bring you this news, it's only a matter of time before we have many of these different robotaxis doing a lot more testing out on the roads and on the highways. So if you're driving one day to the store or to work, don't be surprised or alarmed if you see one of these out on the road next to you, blending in with the rest of the vehicles that are out on the road. Occipital AI and Schmalz extend partnership for automated picking. When combined with artificial intelligence, robotic picking systems can handle an increasingly wide range of goods. Occipital AI last week added J. Schmalz GmbH to its preferred partner program. The longtime collaborator said they will integrate Occipital AI's advanced machine vision technology for inspection and picking with its Schmalz M-Grip robotic fingers and vacuum end-of-arm tooling, also known as EOT. Occipital AI said it provides AI-enabled machine vision for product quality inspection and robotic guidance in critical industries such as food processing, agriculture, and consumer goods production. The Bedford, Massachusetts-based company said its mission is to deliver actionable insights through deep object understanding to customers as they embrace Industry 5.0 and unlock previously unachievable levels of resiliency, efficiency, and sustainability in their manufacturing operations. Latin Germany-based Schmalz explained that its handling systems unit offers vacuum lifters, servo hoists, and workstation crane systems for industrial applications. The company said its intelligent factory solutions make production and logistics processes more flexible, productive, and efficient, while also preparing them for digitalization. Schmalz asserted that it now offers more ergonomic and robotic systems for packaging, food, and pharmaceuticals thanks to its investments in new technologies and acquisitions of products from Biner Handling, Palomatic, and Soft Robotics M-Grip. Cadillac's new Optique V is an entry-level luxury sports EV with a Tesla NACS port. Cadillac revealed the 2026 Optique V, an upgraded, sportier version of the new entry-level electric SUV. The new V model boasts 519 horsepower and 650 pound-foot of torque in Velocity Max mode, good for a 0 to 60 mph sprint time of 3.5 seconds. The Optique V features a dual-motor AWD powertrain and 85 kilowatt battery pack, which Cadillac estimates will provide 275 miles of range. Like Cadillac's other performance vehicles, the new EV includes added features and tech, including V mode, which GM promises takes performance customization further with variant modes and settings. When using V mode, a launch control feature is available designed for straight line takeoffs. The exterior is upgraded with a new front end design featuring a V pattern mesh on the lower grille, a high gloss black front spitter, and colored trim. For the carbon fiber fans out there, GM offers a package that adds a carbon fiber front spitter, rear diffuser, and rear mid spoiler. Other V Series badges are added on the rear doors, liftgate, and driver's side grillette. This new Cadillac model will start at $68,795, including destination. It will be sold in the US, Canada, Mexico, the Middle East, and Israel, with production set to begin in the fall of 2025.